Hello, and welcome to
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Henny.
The Halloween Show, and your hosts, representing the Y chromosome, Shannon.
Yes, telegram for hungover. Yes, I'll sign for that. Thank you very much. Oh, boy.
And Andy.
Thrilled to be here. Love you. Love everything about you. Thinking about being you for Halloween.
Featuring Shiloh.
I like my girls crazy, jealous, toxic, or else you're boring.
And Eva.
I got a wig from the Raquel Welsh wig line.
We're really all the Y chromosome today.
Yep.
Wow.
Kellyanne is on a cruise, on her way to being on a cruise.
She has flown the coop.
It's just us wise.
It's a very manly show. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know that word.
It's not staying.
How is everybody?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Long
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Mm-hmm. You trick or treating? Have you worn that wig all weekend?
I wore it all day yesterday, and all day today.
Oh my gosh, what's in that wig?
Who knows? Who knows?
We can't say because his mom listens to the podcast.
Oh, right.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's everybody drinking tonight? Anything? Or did you have enough this weekend?
Ugh.
I'm having a pale ale.
A what?
Pale ale.
When do you
You're
drink
such a
pale
butch
ale?
hipster.
I know.
Because it's we're representing the Y chromosome, so I thought I would have a beer or an ale.
Okay. Wow. Are you gonna burp and fart during the show too?
And scratch myself all over.
Ew.
On camera, or are we gonna go? You're gonna go on camera to do that?
Hey, it's Halloween. You don't know what the spirit will do.
Oh, mm-hmm. Yep.
Spirit's gonna move you.
What about you guys?
I am having the same thing I had the weekend before, I think, the tequila cocktail thing.
Oh, nice. Is it
Yeah.
real good?
Is it what?
Is it good?
It's all right.
Yeah. Drinkable.
Yeah, it's drinkable. It's kind of fruity, light,
Yeah.
you know.
It's got to be better than that ranch water in a can.
Yes,
Yeah.
that stuff's terrible.
Yeah, it's gross.
Gross. It's not as gross as what was that Saturday night that you were feeding us, Eva?
Oh.
That George Strait tequila?
No, the rare breed.
Oh, God.
But somebody was a rare breed.
It was awful. I don't know I don't know whose bright idea that was. Mm-hmm.
I was really upset that there wasn't a whole lot of Topo Chico.
They were hoarding it, Andy.
I know,
They didn't
right?
want to give it away. They're
I drank
running
like
out.
4 of them.
You did?
Yeah. Well, I had to. The floors were so dirty.
What? They didn't wash the floors before you came over?
No.
Oh.
Mine are they're dirty now. 'Cause the workers have been in here.
There was orange fuzz and everything
God.
everywhere and
There's gonna be more.
everything.
There's gonna be more.
Have you got your next
come on TV?
Hang on, I'm trying to get the right background.
Oh.
I was gonna put on a Sally Ann wig and dress as her, but I actually don't know what color hair she has, and I only have 2 black and a rainbow wig. That's all that's in my softball cart.
In your softball cart?
Yes.
That's funny. You have wigs in your softball
Well,
cart.
because people, Eva and Brandon, keep putting wigs in there. I think one of them is yours, Shannon, because it has an eye patch. You did something for Halloween where you wore an eye patch,
Oh yeah.
and so I was looking at in the bag, and the wig was wrapped in an eye patch. So I think that was
Oh.
yours.
That was when I was dead or alive, remember?
Oh,
Eye
yeah.
patch.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What is on your shoulder?
No little friend.
What is it?
Is that your ex?
spider. A spider.
Yeah.
Oh.
My little friend.
Sorry, I have my safety
Hey, let's see.
cover on my webcam
Oh.
so nobody can watch me look at porn.
No, research.
Research porn. Sorry, research porn.
Are you going to talk more about that tonight since it's all guys, no Sally Ann? It's going to be a crude show.
Oh, yeah.
The man show.
I don't have anyone giving me a sly look when I say anything inappropriate.
Just Eva.
Ah,
Yep. Yep. So everybody survived the weekend.
Yep. Saturday was fun.
yes.
At the Halloween party, block party.
The block party was really fun. That pre-party we went to was okay. I don't know who hosted it, but it was,
It'd be a lot cooler if you could drink.
oh my God. Try being me.
Right. Poor Shiloh.
Try being the sober one walking around with all your drunk asses.
Officer Tipsy.
Was not tipsy.
That was a great costume.
That's
I
funny.
was trying to be on the right side of the law for once.
Yeah. Well, that's important.
I
Yeah.
didn't see a lot of just fabulous costumes.
At
Yeah.
the party we went to or at the block party?
The block party.
Yeah. I think that's the worst the block party's been. It was just
Back-
kind of like, man, there wasn't a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, and Shannon, you remember, people would go all out.
I'm not as old as you, Andy. Don't group me into that.
You were
Back
there.
in the day, BS.
You were there. You're over 50. You're back in the day.
Yes, you're right. People used to go all out.
Yeah.
And they don't do that anymore now.
Now they
There's
just
a lot
put
of-
on something tight and show their waist and their boobies and their butts.
I mean, I ain't mad at it.
Mhm.
Women.
Real-
I saw a
not
lot
all
of
them,
lot of
but
butt
lot of
cheek.
them.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of unnecessary butt cheek, but there's some
Yeah.
good butt cheek.
yeah. Well, and because I left early when you guys went to the Stoneleigh P.
Yeah.
It took me 20 minutes to get out of there. Like there were still
Yeah.
people trying to drive down in there and park. I'm like, where are you gonna park?
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
They were determined.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've already taken my over it because
Sorry.
no. What I was going to say over it was I'm over. I know, Shiloh, you're going to disagree with me. I'm over slutty girl costumes. Get more
Yeah.
creative than slutty
Yeah.
girl costumes.
I'm under slutty girl costumes.
Like, okay, I get it. You're a slutty
Well,
Cinderella. Okay,
yeah.
you're a slutty witch. Okay, you're like,
Like you're just throwing slutty in front of there.
yeah, you're
Like
just,
either show up in your bra and panty, singular,
Yeah.
and throw some like bunny ears on. Like I mean, there were 4, we'll say women who were in the game room with us, not with us, but they were in there when we were in there at Roundup, and
Oof.
they all had like every one of them had their ass hanging out,
Mhm.
and one of them should not have had her ass hanging out. But I mean, like, I get it, like, and this is the opportunity for women to dress like slut. I mean, hell, be a slut all the time. I don't care, but like, yeah,
We're
like,
not
be
here to slut shame.
creative, be punny.
yeah. I'm not slut shaming. Be a slut if you want to
Yeah.
be a slut, but just be creative. It's not
Be a slutty tickle me Elmo, you know, like
something
work
like
for
that.
it,
Pro slut.
or be a slutty glory hole, like something good, slutty pumpkin.
Yeah.
Be a glory wall. Bring all your friends. Like whatever you need to do.
My God, it'd have been hilarious.
But be creative. Like I mean, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like just be creative
Yeah.
with it.
That's
you know,
what
like,
I'm like, oh, come on, you could do better.
Well, I think the sluttiest costume we saw was someone was is it a Horax? Am I saying that correctly?
That was a perfect
You know,
name.
His mustache was
was-
dirty.
It's so funny how many people were calling me that on the street before I could even explain.
But a Horax?
They're like, oh my
Because
God,
you're
it's the
laying on the
Horax.
ground with your legs above your head.
I wish.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of creativeness. So
But it's usually not because it's always it's wear the least amount of clothing and pretend to be an animal or something.
Right.
You know, like,
Well, it was hot too.
it was
oh my
warm.
God, it was so, well, you're telling me.
Like imagine
You
being a
weren't covered
Furby
in-
in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Covered
right?
in fur.
You were a fur, a fur.
You and Brandon were both covered in fur.
Yeah, it was. I know, right? Now I know how Brandon felt. But mine's soft. Mine was soft. Soft to the touch.
You kept petting yourself too.
I know. Why? Well, no, I wasn't petting myself. I was trying to comb my
Somebody
hair
asked you.
down. I was trying
And
to
you
get
kept
the
trying to get me
curve
to fix the back of it, and I kept going like
I know
the
you kept
carpet the
going
wrong
up.
way.
Were you
I'm-
shocking people? Like you were rubbing on his rug and you were like, what is
It's
it?
very,
At the furry
it's very
wall.
smooth and very soft fur.
It was good. How much do you have a lot left
Uh-oh.
of it?
What's
Your
that?
fur? Do you have a lot of your fur left?
I have probably about another maybe 2.5 yards
Mm-hmm.
left
Yeah.
out of,
What's that in metric?
I don't know, 3 feet,
You're a scientist.
right?
Yeah.
Feet are not metric. Feet's imperial.
Oh, a lot.
Yep.
I still have a lot. I will be making my other costume. I was gonna do it today, but I was so tired. I was like, no, I'm going
Yeah.
home to take a nap.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because you went out yesterday? That's why you're so tired?
That might have something to do with it.
Hmm. How long were y'all out yesterday?
Uh, not too late. I think it was what, 6:30? No, was it later than that?
Did
Oh, I don't know. It all,
P-
what,
did
with
PH
the
call
time
you?
10? Oh my gosh.
Were you with PH the whole
Ooh.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PH is in his new BFF, Michael Tomlinson.
We saw Michael.
PH kept posting pictures of them together.
Hold on.
Oh, yesterday?
Mm.
Yep. Yep. We saw him.
Hold on.
He has over the flu
Oh,
or COVID or whatever.
do you have the flu?
I don't know. Ah!
It's a new strain going out.
All right. Well, let me tell you what days we're celebrating.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
SAP, you look so different. I didn't know you had glasses.
Yes. And a
beard.
hair. Today, World Judo Day, National First Responders Day, and National Chocolate Day.
Oh,
Tomorrow is Internet Day, National Oatmeal Day,
Ew.
and World Stroke Day.
oh, Internet Day and World Stroke Day on the same day. I like it.
And I'm sorry, and also SAP, sorry you're not here, National Cat Day.
Oh.
Oh, was that a
Uh,
different kind of stroke, Andy?
What kind of stroke?
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh, not the
Oh,
on Internet Day.
no,
You
not
can do
that
both.
one. You can.
no. No.
The 30th on Wednesday is National Text Your Ex Day,
Gross.
Oh, I
National,
can't wait.
National Checklist Day, and National Candy Corn Day.
On the 30th.
Yes, I ordered some more candy corn crunch today because I'm out.
From Target.
Yes. This will be
I got some.
my second jar.
And then Thursday's Halloween. Are you gonna go TPing and egging and all that, Andy?
Yes, it's Halloween, it's National Caramel Apple Day and National Magic Day.
Shiloh, do they come and terrorize your house in your neighborhood or no?
No, I mean, there's most of the people on my street are renters. There's maybe like one kid, like one family comes by, but
Yeah.
I'm on the roof throwing rotten eggs at them, so it's fine.
Friday we have National Calzone Day. I love calzone. National Vegan Day or World Vegan Day, Eva.
Yay.
And Day of the Dead,
Yeah.
National All Saints Day. And it's the 1st of November, which means it's No Shave November or the first day of Movember.
Is Shannon finally going to grow a beard?
Look, I'm all clean
You're
shaven.
clean shaven.
It's
You look
weird.
like a pedophile.
It's weird.
So are you going to grow it all out in November?
Well, yeah, it's No Shave November.
All right. So that's what's happening this week.
Andy, do you have trick-or-treaters in your place?
Nope.
You don't, do you?
Ooh, we don't, no kids here.
Do you have those people that knock or ring your doorbell and then they run off, and when you get to the door, they're not there?
Yeah, there's a floating bag of poop.
Well, you don't stop it out, you roll it out. Is that what happens with your wheelchair?
I pick it up and throw it in the neighbor's door.
Those damn kids. Those damn kids.
Kids are awful.
They're awful. We don't have trick-or-treaters here yet either.
No.
Michael doesn't bring John by?
Yeah, right.
Is he aged out?
Maybe so. Maybe he's aged out. Mm.
Is
All right.
is Michael doing the Halloween costume contest at Roundup on Thursday?
No, I don't think so.
Uh,
Is he?
I think he's out of town.
Yeah, he's in Denver, I think.
Yeah, he's in
Oh, he's
Denver,
in Denver. He
Yeah.
flew to Denver yesterday.
hanging
so-
out with that one guest host we don't talk to anymore.
Oh, really?
When does he go to Rio?
the following week. Next
For
week?
his butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift.
His BBL.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Too funny.
I'll have to lift it up real high.
Mhm.
That's a big, tall butt.
Temple High.
All right. So, what are we obsessed with this week, Andy?
Wigs.
That wig?
Yep.
You haven't taken it off, have you?
Nope.
What's it smell like?
Candy.
Candy, regret, and vodka with a little bit of cranberry.
Sweat.
Smells like sex and candy.
Oh my gosh.
God. Are you just gonna wear it all the time now?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, it's
Yeah.
now fused to his head. You can't take it off.
Right.
I want to put it back in ponytails or pigtails.
Call Jody.
Yeah.
Have her help you.
Call Jody Lee.
Mhm.
Come over and set you up.
Absolutely.
Did you put your hair in pigtails, Shiloh?
No, mine's not long enough.
Well, you got lots of wigs in your softball cart.
I do, but they're all the crappy ones, so they're not.
Oh, yeah.
Other things.
Yeah, Andy's is high quality right there. Oh, there he is.
He took it off.
I
It's
didn't even
hot.
recognize
It
you.
is so hot.
Yeah, it gets hot.
Mhm.
Whew.
Very
It gets
hot.
hot very easily.
Maybe
Eva-
one day you guys can afford human hair wigs.
Mhm. Eva, what are you obsessed with?
I'm not really obsessed with anything right now.
Nothing?
Not really. I'm obsessed with. Yeah, I don't know. Not really.
Mm.
Maybe
Well, that's
maybe
boring.
if you circle back, maybe I can think of something.
Okay. Shiloh.
I'm obsessed with my yard / these new trees that I got.
Well, what'd you get?
So, and this is compliments of Encore. Thank you, Encore. We'd love for you to sponsor us. I will not clean up my act. This is what you get. But like the storm that came through back in May, like took out one of my trees in the backyard. So Encore has this program, and I've done it before, but they have a program where like you type in your address, and it's got like the map of your house on your land, and it tells you
Yeah.
like if you put a tree here. So they sent me two. I mean, the trees are like 3 feet tall, so a little shorter than Eva, and so they just sent me those trees. And
What did I do?
you were there. You were there. I don't know how tall Candy is anymore because he doesn't ever stand up. So I don't know.
Oh.
I'm assuming he's taller than you are, though. So I planted like they came in. I planted one today, one Friday. I mean, granted, like the trees are gonna like it'll be 30 years. Like hopefully I'm not still living here by then, but or alive. God, I hope I'm not alive by then. But it's gonna take forever for the trees to grow in. But like I planted those and. It's kind of funny because it gives me the estimate of money I'm going to save in shade per year. So the tree in the front yard is going to save me $7.97 a year in electricity, and the one in the back is like $12 a year. It's kind of ridiculous, but
So they give you the trees? They just give away the trees.
they do. So they partner with the Arbor Day Foundation, and like the city of Richards, because Richmond was hit pretty bad with that storm. So like you can go and they're handing out trees too, like one per resident. But like
Oh, wow.
it's part of like Encore or whatever. Like they have to give back and give credits, like so they can be like the exclusive provider of electricity. They got to do stuff to give back to the community, and that's part of what they do.
Okay.
So it's a white oak and an October something maple.
Well, that's cool. And you dug them. You dug the holes and planted them.
I mean, I did, but again, the trees are short, so like the root base is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is that about 3.5 yards? Is the root base? So it's about like 8 inches. Like just about how far I had to dig down, so it wasn't bad.
That's not bad.
So
Well,
cool.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know they gave away trees. That's pretty cool.
So the next time I host a Super Bowl party for the group, it has to be in 20 years so I can have a new shade tree.
Out. Yeah,
Yeah.
we need
Yeah.
shade.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna blame mine on you, Eva. I'm obsessed with Halloween Wars now. The TV show.
Yes.
What's
Yes,
Halloween
we just
War?
finished it.
Like outdoor decorating?
No. That's indoor decorating, but they carve they use pumpkins and cakes and
sugar.
glass or sugar blowing, and they create these Halloween designs, and
Wow.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
it's really cool.
And I didn't watch it, but he was
They
like,
have
"Oh,
teams.
you
There's
should
teams
watch
of
it."
3, and
And then I finished that season. And I had to start a new season already. I'm already watching. I'm going backwards. So- but they're
I mean,
so
that's probably not something you
creative.
have to watch in order, right? Like, it's not like you need the plot line from one episode to understand the
Yeah.
next episode.
No,
yeah, no.
no, it's a reality show. So no, not at all. So
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm watching that. In fact, it was on a little earlier. So and Jonathan, is
I
it
found
Jonathan Bennett? Is he?
Jonathan Bennett. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so gay. He's so
from
annoying.
from what
Mean
was this?
Girls.
Mean Girls. Yeah.
You said you watched this season. You watched this one
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Season 10.
Yeah.
He's had so much work done, like
Yeah.
his fillers.
Yeah.
And when he scrunches his nose, you can see it like pulling away from him. Like, oh, girl.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a Halloween costume. His
Yes,
face
he
looks
does.
fake. Yes.
I think it's Lindsay Lohan wearing a Jonathan Bennett mask. I'm
Probably.
convinced.
Probably. Oh, and Shiloh, we finished the Umbrella Academy.
And
It was weird.
yeah, I mean, the time travel thing and I mean,
They phoned it
I
in.
was like, I was like, what is happening? What is he doing? What is he?
I don't think they phoned it in, but I thought that's what they're gonna have to do. Like
Yeah.
when the season started, I was like, they're gonna. I don't know that our listener base watches the Umbrella Academy, so we could talk about the
Rick
ending.
does.
But like I knew they had to kill themselves, right? Like they had to die because they messed it up. Yeah, I mean that's
So in the very end scene when it was showing like they never existed, who were all those people they were showing? Was it people in the show? all
no, they
along,
were
or
just
random
they were
people?
just like the random
Okay.
people. Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out, is it people that were aged and I don't know. But
No, it was just like a normal day. Like it was the day that like
Got it.
whatever that shit was released into the
Yeah.
the world that made them all pregnant
Yeah.
or their parents pregnant, mom's pregnant.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was just
I thought it was good. It was
Yeah.
entertaining.
it was all right.
I have something I'm obsessed with.
All right, what?
I'm obsessed with rewatching old seasons, usually from the beginning, of like reality shows. Like I'm on a rewatch of Southern Charm right now. So I'm like watching, I think I'm on season 6 right now. So it's like so funny because they're all like, I'm in love with him, and it's like we're gonna be together forever. And I'm like, they broke up.
No, you aren't.
It's like watching someone on Facebook like go on and on about their new relationship.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And then I
yes.
love watching Summer House. That's like my guilty pleasure is Summer House on Bravo. And it's like, he's the love of my life. I'm gonna have they break up. They break up. They break up. I was watching one today and Rick was like, wait, isn't that the guy from the South Carolina one? And I said, he's dating the girl with brown hair and it's a crossover that nobody wanted.
Nobody asked for it and nobody wanted it.
Nobody asked for it. Nobody asked for it. Nobody wanted it. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I guess that's what I've been I just keep it on at work too.
Yeah.
Just in the background. So
Yeah. All right, Andy, what are you over?
I'm over. This is a broad one. I'm over the healthcare system in this country.
Oh, that's very broad.
It sucks ass. I've been on the phone all day today because now that I'm off Cobra now, and I'm on to Blue Cross Blue Shield because Cobra ended. I have to get a referral from my general practitioner.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Eva. Is that a spider on your
The
head?
attention whore in the corner.
I have to get a referral
Sorry,
from my
Andy.
general practitioner to get my MRIs done, to get my hearing aid, to seeing my neurologist,
Oh.
to any specialty. I have to get a referral for every single one of them
Again?
again, and it's just a pain in the ass.
Like every time you go see them, you have to get a referral?
No, it's just to start over.
Oh, just like a reset.
With this insurance. So hopefully I'll only have to stay on it for 6 months. And then I can move on to Medicare. So
Is
Got
that
it.
the one for the elderly?
mhm.
Okay.
And for anybody on disability.
Disability.
That'd be me.
Wait, you have what do you have?
Yeah, why are you on disability?
Just to have a cold by throat.
Well, that's not a cold.
Well, I have to go on Medicare.
So your wheelchair, that was just part of the costume this weekend? You didn't really need
Yeah,
it?
I just wanted Jamie to push me around all night. I don't want to walk anymore. I don't know why y'all do.
It's overrated. Did you at least enjoy when we took you down the stairs?
Took me down the stairs.
When we were leaving Roundup to go to Woody's and we had to take you backwards
Oh
down the
gosh.
stairs?
Oh
Well, and that one
gosh.
when we were going to Stonely P,
Oh.
we came to that four-way. There's
Yeah.
I was on the only block that did not have an accessible ramp down to the street. Every other corner had a ramp down to the street.
Poor planning on our part.
Why would they do that?
Make
Why
sure
would-
you vote in the correct city council people to fix that, Andy.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
And our neighborhood is supposed to be so welcoming and accessible. Bullshit.
It is for people that have legs.
For people to walk, yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And like to be standing up, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they were walking the street until like 4 a.m. You could hear them outside. I'm like, oh, shut up. Go to bed.
Yeah.
Were
But
you
at
out on
least
the balcony with your ass sticking out?
In his orange fur.
I was like, you want to see my furry?
Anyway, that's what I'm over.
Oh, okay. All right. Eva, what about you?
I'm I'm over um I'm over Elon Musk
Yes.
Yeah.
bombarding every single news outlet with any outrageous, stupid thing he actually says, and people that still buy Teslas after this.
Yeah.
I just saw recently that he was getting sued by Philadelphia
Yeah.
for that lottery,
The state or the city?
uh, the city, I think, for the
If you sign up, you could win $1 million.
yeah,
If
yeah,
you
that's
sign up to
yeah,
vote or whatever,
for
if you
votes,
register to
yeah.
vote. Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
have a Republican vote or something like that for Donald Trump. And it's like, oh my God. It's like he gets dumber and dumber and dumber.
Yeah. I agree.
And this only scares me and worries me that he's attaching himself to Trump because he might be the next one to take over. Because he's been,
Oh.
Shouldn't he just go to the moon? Isn't he planning on going
fly
to
to
the
the moon
moon?
and
Or
forget
building
to
something on the moon or something?
please forget a spark plug or something and let it spark up and then it's be
Yeah.
done.
That's the O-ring. You gotta forget the O-ring.
Yeah, I'm so sick of it. Everywhere. Elon Musk, X, Elon Musk. I'm like, shut up.
Yep.
That's what I'm over.
All right. Shiloh?
I'm over, this is gonna sound weird. I'm over people being over billionaires and trillionaires. I mean, I'm not really. I really am not. I think it's all dumb, and I think it's insanely stupid how much weight people put in Elon's words or Taylor Swift's words or whatever. Like, life was. I'm gonna sound old. Life was simpler before we had National Internet Day.
Right.
And we just had Stroke Day.
Mm.
Yeah. I have voted every day, so that was good for me. But like, I've got to cancel out the gay agenda. But I wish there was a way to be like, okay, I voted. Let's turn all this. Like, I don't watch live TV. Like, I mean, I have the Monday Night Football on in the background, but it's muted. Like, I can't watch live TV in general for commercials. But like, just watching football this weekend, the weekend before, like, it amazes me. Like, people have already decided who they're voting for. Like, why
Yeah.
are you putting all these ads out here? Like,
Mhm.
I need a filter of, hey, this household has voted. Let's shut this shit off. Like, and if you look at all the money that is spent on all these campaigns and all of like, people talk about all the time, like, if a billionaire like gave whatever, they could like end world hunger or whatever. That's I'm making up, doing the poor job of explaining this, but all the money that they spend towards all these campaigns, all of this shit
Yeah.
could be so much have a better use somewhere else. It's just ridiculous, annoying, and like all of the send me $10 if you are a patriot or what, like what, yeah, it's just I'm just
Do
over
we
it.
think the texts are going to stop after next Tuesday?
I hope so.
They will, but
a
most of them aren't
day.
real anyway. Like most of them are spam texts. Like most of them
But are
are
they
the
going to ask
same
me for
people.
money afterwards too?
They will, but it won't be about that. It'll be about your car warranty. They'll go back to that.
Oh,
Yeah. They'll go back to, hey, you could win a Tesla if
Uh,
you text us back and
right.
give us a survey. Yeah.
Right.
what a Tesla for Christmas.
Oh, golly. Well, I'm over. I took my car in over the weekend to get it serviced. Like every 5,000 miles.
Do you
And
take it in more often? And like, do they service it when you take out a column in the building, or is that not
my car is
service?
either usually in the shop for damage or for service. So, I'm usually in a loaner at some point. But when you go back into the car and they've changed the radio channel, I'm like, are you guys listening to my car while you're working on like servicing it? And they put it on this like, I think it was on Glenn Beck. And I was like, what is happening?
Oh,
Why is Glenn Beck?
Wow.
What's happening?
so fun fact: I used to listen to Glenn Beck and Rush Limbaugh a long time ago on AM radio.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know if it was AM or is he on Sirius or maybe
I don't
it's on
even know. I'm
Sirius.
sure yeah, but
Yeah. But I mean, every time I get in, it's a different station. I'm like, well, just leave it on what it was.
yeah, or just
Well,
turn it
or
off.
don't.
Like,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
usually
I
when
turn it off. Why do you guys turn it
yeah,
on?
usually when like I get my vehicle back from getting serviced, it's like they've turned the radio off. It's not even
Yeah.
on. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm like, shouldn't you be working instead of listening to, I mean, I don't care, but
yeah.
just turn the one on in the shop. It's so weird.
Maybe they get a kickback for every Lexus they switch over to
Right?
conservative radio.
Maybe. Maybe so. Well,
They get a Glenn Beck t-shirt and
they
hoodie.
probably heard I had it on Pride Radio and they were like, "Oh no, we're not listening to this
Right.
homo station."
Like, we'll show this queer.
Right.
Oh, buddy.
All right. That's it.
All right. Who's up first, Coach Daddy?
Oh wow. I'm not
No.
saying we're going through so quickly because SAP's not here, but we are going through so quickly and there's no SAP. She doesn't listen to the podcast anyway, so we're good.
Right.
Okay, so we'll start with college football. We're down to 8 unbeaten teams. Again, half of it, like they're all going to knock each other off because they're all going to play, so we won't have that many at the end of the season. It's just I think it's called nut cutting time. I think is the phrase where all the teams started playing each other, and Penn State and Ohio State play each other this weekend. But other than that, there's not really any good games. I think the Alabama played another SEC school.
Ugh.
I think they showed up.
The
I don't
school
know.
for the blind. They played
Yeah,
the school for
it
the
was-
blind. Mhm.
It was not. I mean, Alabama's not going to the playoffs. It doesn't matter what they do anyway because they lost twice. But yeah, it's just
No.
they can still mess it up for everybody else. Navy, who was undefeated for whatever reason, lost to Notre Dame, and then Liberty, who was undefeated and not even ranked, lost, so they're done as well. Sorry, kids.
Hmm.
Wait,
With
so
the
who's
NF
number one? So it's Oregon and Georgia.
Oregon's
Penn
number
State.
one. Texas
Okay.
actually dropped because they lost. They dropped from 5 to 6 because they barely beat Vanderbilt,
Oh my God.
and Miami moved up. Yeah, and SMU is like number 20, and Pittsburgh's still undefeated, and they play this weekend.
What's Georgia?
Wow.
Georgia's number 2. I mean, all those teams are going to play each other, and Alabama. I mean, Texas A&M for Miranda writes.
Mhm.
Texas A&M is actually leading the SEC because they haven't really played anybody.
And they
but have
jumped to 10 though.
Yeah, they jumped up. Yeah, they did. Because they have the best record in the SEC.
Yeah,
Just
but
because they have more wins.
you're right. They haven't played anybody.
They haven't played anybody other than this past weekend. They played LSU.
Yeah, they did beat
Yeah, they beat
LSU.
LSU. Yeah,
Where are they going?
What?
they're not. They're going to run into Texas. They're going to run into. They're going to. I mean that's the problem with creating these super conferences is like Texas would have been better off and Oklahoma would have been better off if they'd stayed in the Big 12 because they'd have an easier road to the playoffs, right?
Have you seen that meme, or I think it's a meme, or it's on TikTok where it's it's Texas and Oklahoma calling the Big 12 back, and they're like, "We made a mistake. We made a huge mistake."
Yes. Yes. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm sure the Big 12 would take them back in a heartbeat. But yeah, the super. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. Like we want the best teams out there playing in whatever playoff format it is, but the super conference is it makes it harder. You have to run the tables if you want to guarantee a spot. But all right, NFL. The Cowboys did attempt to play a football game yesterday. I am not. I do have my Cowboys shirt on, but that's you can't see
Did
it,
they
so it doesn't matter.
win?
They did. They actually looked pretty decent in the first half, and then the second half happened, and then San Francisco was like, "Oh yeah, we remember how to play," and then they scored like 3 times in a row. Yeah, it actually was close. So the game went. It was a 30-26. We had the ball back with like 3 minutes or something, and good old Dak threw 4 incomplete passes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not just his fault. The offensive line could not block for shit. The running back are not doing anything because the offensive linemen are blocking. Like Cavante Turpin, the fast kid from TCU. He's fast as fuck, but he cannot catch for shit. Like he was wide open, Dak threw the perfect pass on those last 4 plays, and the ball he went up to catch it like a normal receiver would have caught. And the guy's also like 5'2", but he would have caught it, but it actually hit off his helmet because he couldn't use his hands. Yeah. So, and then we gave the ball back to them, and yeah. So it's, I mean, we're not honestly, look, statistically, mathematically, we could still go to the playoffs because we're 3-4, and there's 10 more games to go. We could win the next 10. But that ain't happening. So yeah. But luckily the Stars are off to a good start. The Mavs are just 1-1, and they're looking okay. And the Stars actually are in Finland. There's some I didn't realize they were doing this, but they're them and I think it's either the Carolina team or it's the Florida Panthers are playing them in Finland for like a 2-game series, which is kind of cool.
Oh
So,
wow.
but they basically like the Stars they have 2 games over like this week stretch and then nothing else. So, um, yeah, so we just have that looking forward to. And then interesting play, and I never thought I would be saying something positive about we can't call them the Redskins anymore, the Commanders. They have their stud number 2 round pick quarterback, and so they played the Bears, and the Bears had the number 1 overall pick. So I think it's happened like 6 or 7 times where the number 1 and number 2 quarterbacks played each other in a season. I think Peyton Manning and Ryan Leaf also had the same thing, which is a whole other story. But Hail Mary pass at the end of the game. There's like 5 seconds left when they snap the ball. One of the defenders for the Bears is actually turned around, not paying attention. He's standing in the end zone, yelling at the fans, turning around and pointing and yelling at the fans, talking shit to the fans. The ball snapped. The receivers are coming down. Then he realizes it and he goes over there. The ball actually tipped off of his hand, and I think it was Noah Brown. He used to play for the Cowboys. The receiver for the Commanders caught the ball and they won the game with no time left. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's kind of a fun little ending, fun little play. And again, the not the Redskins, the Commanders are leading the NFC East. Yeah, and again, in Major League Baseball, there are still 2 teams playing in the World Series that no one gives a shit about.
Yeah, but LA's up what, 2 games to nothing?
LA's up 2-0,
And they're winning tonight too. That'd be
they're back.
crazy if they'd sweep them.
It would be, yeah, because they played the first 2 in LA. They're back in New York. Yeah, I mean, LA I think has the better team. I think New York's a little lucky to be there, but yeah, again, 2 teams like.
That was a pretty cool walk-off grand slam though, game 1 in
Oh my
LA.
God, yeah, Freddie
Can you
Freeman, yeah.
imagine being at that game? That would be
Oh
awesome.
yeah, well,
If you're a fan.
oh yeah, I mean, and that's like, and I say this, and then I'd say it with a grain of salt because like that's typical like New York and LA, like they pay the most for the players. Like Freddie Freeman, grew up in the Braves organization. He won a World Series with them. He went to the Dodgers for more money, max contract. Otani, same thing, left the Angels. So they pay for all their players, right? Most of their players are not homegrown. Same with the Yankees; they've always done that. But I'm saying that because Corey Seager came from the Dodgers and he won us a World Series, but that's neither here nor there. Everybody else is homegrown. Yeah, and then WNBA, we talked about them a little bit last week. Follow up to that, so they actually lost despite the players wanting to. They voided the CBA and they're going to try to get more money. The WNBA lost $40 million this year, despite increased revenue, which is actually down from the 50 million they thought they were going to lose. And I think that because the NBA actually owns, and by NBA I mean it's the owners of the NBA teams because they own the NBA. They own 60% of the WNBA. So they've been floating and paying for this, and they're kind of getting annoyed that they haven't seen a return on their investment. But the WNBA, I think, has lost since they on average $10 million a year for this year.
Wow.
So they're asking for more money, but like their current TV contract is $60 million a year. The new one they just signed is going to be around $260 million a year.
Wow.
So there will be more money, and the WNBA is actually to get more money. I think they play a 40-game season. They're expanding the number of regular season games that they play. I think they're going to expand the playoffs too. And there's a new team for 2025, Golden State something or other, and then in 2026 they're bringing in 2 more teams. So they're trying to expand to try to make it more profitable.
Wow.
But yeah,
Cool.
that's sports ball. Short and
Good.
sweet.
Eva.
Hi.
Wake up.
Eva activated. Eva had the same look that I have when he talks about his stuff. It's fine.
No. Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going? Sorry, I was reading something real quick. So a little bit of celebrity stuff, let's say. We've got a lot, but we'll do it under 15 minutes so we can be released early. Some celebrity birthdays this week. We have Caitlyn Jenner turned 75.
So
Does he/she get a new birthday?
She, please use correct pronouns here.
Does she get a new birthday?
No.
no.
Why would she get a new birthday? Unless she celebrates the day
Reborn. I don't know. Didn't Jesus get a new birthday when he came out of the tomb?
She wasn't a phoenix. She didn't like die and come back.
Like zombie Jesus got a new birthday when he came out of the tomb. They
Zombie
call it Easter.
Jesus?
Yeah.
Brad Paisley, country singer Brad Paisley turns 52. And these are pretty sad celebrity birthdays.
This is all you got?
I know.
These are the ones you got? Oh my God.
I scoured. There's a couple big ones. The little kid from the pommel horse thingy at the Olympics.
Oh, Stephen.
Nedorowski, something
Yeah.
like that, with the glasses, the stigmatism thing. He turns 26. Yeah, telling you, girl. It's like, come on. And then we have Joaquin Phoenix,
Okay.
Joker. He turns 50.
Jock Wooden.
Yeah, the big.
He's
He's
only
probably
50?
really fun to do drugs with.
Yeah.
I mean, not his brother, but Joaquin's probably really fun to do drugs with.
Yeah, he turns 50.
I thought he was older than that. River
And-
was older, right? River was
Yeah.
River was older. And America's favorite sweetheart, Julia Roberts, turns 57 today.
Wow. Would you still hit that, Shiloh?
Julie Roberts?
Yeah.
Even if she made out with her brother, I'd still hit that.
Did you make out with her brother?
No,
Did she kiss her? Oh, that was Billy Bob Thornton. Or was
Angelina.
that Angelina
That was
Jolie?
Angelina Jolie.
Oh.
Our apologies to the Julia Roberts family.
Wait, was
Well,
Julia
her
Roberts
brother's
in
Eric
Gravity?
Roberts.
Yeah, her brother's Eric Roberts. They're estranged.
Oh, but he apologized in a book or an article
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, because Emma had that baby, and he's like, I gotta go. If I want to see that baby, I gotta make up with my sister.
Yeah. Well, and her too, right? Were
Yeah.
him and Emma also estranged?
Yeah, they've had that family,
Wow.
and then they have a sister that died recently, or maybe
Oh.
a couple years ago. Their older sister,
Oh.
half sister. I think it's half sister. But yeah, there's not a big celebrity thing. I guess people weren't having. I guess it was what would be February. They had
It's a
other
short
things.
month, so it's hard to get a lot of birthdays in October. Nobody has sex on Valentine's Day.
Speaking of pregnant, Giselle,
Oh yeah.
former Tom Brady, she is pregnant.
This is not how I wanted everybody to find out that I'm a dad.
Wow. Is she remarried?
Yes, she's remarried.
That
is?
jujitsu?
Yeah. Also, I did not know she was only 44. I thought she was older.
Jizzle.
Yeah. So I try to I use Rick as a compass for this to guide me in the right direction. The models I do in like stages. It's like Cindy Crawford, then it was it Heidi Klum, and then it was Giselle. Like that's the big blocks of like the supermodel eras. And I didn't realize Giselle was yet the youngest of them. I thought she was older,
I didn't know that either.
but
I thought she
nonetheless,
was. I thought
she's
she was
44 pregnant.
So she's how old? 44 and she's pregnant?
Yeah, 44.
Wow.
Finally have a Titans baby.
Wow. Congratulations, Shiloh.
Thank you. I am not paying child support.
When
She
it comes
doesn't
out
need it.
looking like Seal. Oh wait, that's Heidi Klum.
That's Heidi Klum.
See, I need Rick here. Some more celebrity news. Okay, so everybody remember the Army Hammer scandal from a
Yes.
couple weeks ago? You know, he's been acquitted of all those rumors, but the rumors still persist. You know, of his
That he's a cannibal.
being a cannibal, and you know that kink and
I mean,
whatever.
the first time is just trying things out. It doesn't make you a cannibal. One time doesn't.
was he at one of Diddy's parties?
Right? I don't know.
I think that's too fucked up for Diddy's party.
Yeah.
They'll eat
I don't
ass, but
think
they're
they
not
were-
eating people.
I don't think they were eating people. That would be a little much, though.
Just
If they could get to it, it was too slick.
that's what the baby oil is for, so you can have a fighting chance to get away.
So anyway, Army Hammer is he started a new podcast this week, and it's called the Army
Is it a
Hammer.
cooking show?
Right.
The Simpsons has that 100 ways to eat people, and they keep blowing up the book. And it's like, yeah,
No, it's like one of those Anthony Bourdain one where he goes from country to country where he
Eating weird stuff, eating weird people.
he just calls it the Silence of the Lambs.
he goes to like the Amazon rainforest, you know, see what he can find.
What's it called?
It's called the Army Hammer Time Podcast.
Hammer Time Podcast. Oh gosh.
Yeah. But
He's probably not old enough to know who MC Hammer is either.
He's young. He's 38.
Yeah, so I'm saying he doesn't know who MC Hammer is. He doesn't realize he's stealing somebody else.
True. Well, it'll probably be a cease and desist. I guess MC Hammer might need some money, so
He's like, you can't touch this.
Yeah. But yeah, he jokes about the cannibalism scandal and how he enjoys reading about all the crazy things that he's allegedly been wrong for doing and everything like that. But he sits with guests that will actually oblige him to be on.
Does he wear the face mask, or is he in a cage?
Yeah. And every day it's a fava bean and red wine day.
Bounty.
But he's trying to rehabilitate his life and get back together with the entertainment industry. Then he wants to start working again. Blah blah. I'm like, dude, you come from money, like old money.
Yeah.
Like just
that's
relax.
why he was able to eat people, because he has old people money.
Yeah, like just relax. Just take it easy. Go to the beach. Well, you know, his ex-wife is from here. Or yeah, she's from here. He's from here. He used to live here. In Highland Park. He's from Highland Park. But his ex-wife has a bakery there.
Really?
She did. She used to.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was from Dallas.
He's
There's
too.
There's a documentary. Is it on Netflix? Did you watch it?
Yeah, no, I never watched that because, I mean, there's worse things than getting eaten by Army Hammer. I mean,
It's really good though.
He's not starting with your ass.
I mean, I'll give you the spoon and the knife.
How about a peach, Army?
How about a real peach?
Didn't he eat a peach and what was that? Say my name or call me by my name or your name or call me somebody's name. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Call Me by Your Name. That was such a good movie, though.
Oh.
But yeah, so anyways, I might listen to that just to see what it's about, and I'll maybe I'll update us on the next podcast. And some other celebrity news is Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards' daughter Sammy was out at a Halloween party this weekend, and she was dressed up as a Victoria's Secret angel because she was showing off her new breast implants.
How old is she?
20.
What's her name?
But she has an OnlyFans page, right?
Yes, she has an OnlyFans page.
Again, Shiloh needs her name. He's starting to Google.
Sammy Sheen.
Sammy Sheen.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's already on it.
I've started paying attention. Thank you.
Gorgeous.
You had me at breast implants.
She's gorgeous. She's also 20. Um, but she's gorgeous. But I'm
You
just
know she has daddy issues.
Oh
her
yeah.
boobs are huge.
Oh my God. Just
Like
floating there
what
like an
size?
angel.
Triple D?
Jesus
Uh,
Christ. I'm looking at the before and after picture.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
now we're all gonna
whoa.
have to Google it because I'm intrigued.
I mean, they are sitting up there like an
Very
angel.
well. But she looks just like her. I think she looks just like Denise. And she's beautiful. And she's the younger one, right? No,
She's the oldest,
she's
right?
the
Oh
older
yeah,
one.
those are big.
Those big O up tops.
She definitely went for an increase.
Yeah.
Lord.
She had nothing before.
And she's
Oh my
beautiful.
God, she posted something on Instagram that says, "Guess who got a new rack today?" That's her post. She's in the hospital gown. I'm like, oh my God.
I love it. This is what we're going to start dealing with the children of the people that we watched
Yeah.
on in movies and the internet age.
And see
You
how
know,
big
where,
a shit show they are, right?
yeah, it's going to be a mess. I can already
Lord.
see.
Mhm.
Um, Also, some other celebrity news is this is the 1 year anniversary of Matthew Perry's death.
Mhm.
It's already been a
Which,
year.
yeah, it's already been a year. I know. I saw the headline today and I was like, oh, I got to put that in the podcast because it has been a year already. It seemed
Wow.
like it happened like 3 months ago. Um,
Did they convict people for his murder? I mean, his
well,
death?
they're still in jail. They're waiting trial.
Who is
Awaiting
Sammy
trial.
Sheen? She's the 20-year-old daughter of Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards. She and her
What?
Wow.
That's
Sorry,
our board
it was an,
operator.
it was an ad. It was an ad.
She
But
got an
yeah,
upgrade.
so
Holy
it's been a
cow.
year. What's that?
She got an upgrade.
Yeah.
I love
Wow.
how Andy's eyes went from here to here as he looked at her new boobs. Whoa.
There's a big on knockers.
Um, Yeah, so hopefully they start that trial soon and they get his justice for his murder because that's some crazy stuff, that he had in his system at the time of his death. It was absolutely crazy.
What was it?
Ketamine.
Ketamine.
It was ketamine, and then I think something
Was
LSD.
it
I think
pink cocaine? I heard that's really
Oh my
good.
gosh.
he was doing that LSD or that ketamine, that mental health
Oh,
therapy that they
the
started doing.
microdosing stuff.
Microdosing, yeah, to deal with trauma and all that stuff. Um, but he had like enough ketamine to knock out a herd of horses or something. It was just
Wow.
crazy.
He has a lot of trauma. Wasn't his dad a drag queen?
In the show.
Oh, that wasn't real. Sorry, that was the show.
Um, and a little bit of reality TV news. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 14 trailer dropped last week,
I saw it.
and it looks good. Only because Kyle, I think this is finally the season of the takedown of Kyle
Yeah.
Richards. And I would rather somebody else do it, but if Dorit wants to lead the way, then I'm here for it. I'm here
Is she
for it.
still dating less angry Rosie O'Donnell?
Yes. 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 Apparently she's still into that. And she's the fakest one of all. And she's over here trying to this is the year where she allegedly pulls the trigger on the divorce, and it's all publicity stunts and who's going to do it first and blah blah blah. It has nothing to do with their family, like she claims it is about her children. Like, your children are 20, they're in their 20s, they're old, they can handle it.
Still ask for child support.
Yeah, I think so, because he's making money. He's got money now, because he's still selling LA or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we have the addition of Jennifer Tilly, everyone's favorite
She's gonna be full time?
actress. No, she's gonna be a friend.
Okay.
But she goes on the cast trips with them. So she goes to Rio with them when they go to Rio to celebrate Carnival. And
Was she in Chucky?
yeah, yeah. She's speaking of big boobs,
Yeah.
and she's like 63,
So
and she looks amazing.
when does the season start?
The season starts next month, November.
She's
So
66.
yeah,
Wow.
She can get it.
amazing. And then today, the season 10 trailer for Southern Charmed in Charleston, South Carolina, dropped today. I don't know if anybody watched Southern Charmed. I do. I love it. It's trashy. It's everything I need in a show.
Mm.
Everything. Um, but it looks interesting to. It's going to be an interesting season. Some crossover, like I mentioned earlier. Um, and currently, right now, Real Housewives of New York is airing. And do you watch the reboot of New York? Anybody?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so they got rid of the old cast a couple years ago, 3 years ago, put them on pause. Then they found out they weren't going to bring them back at all, so they revamped it and they rebooted it with a new set of younger New York housewives. But there's like three that aren't married or two that aren't married. One of them being the youngest one, I think, of the cast. Her name is Bryn. Um, she was recently posting on Instagram. There's a feature where you can do like ask me a question and then they'll give you the answer or whatever.
Ask me anything.
Yeah, ask me anything. And they can be very candid about what they're posting. Well, apparently she did that over the weekend, and there's this whole drama with her not answering a text message to one of the girls because she was in a fight with her. And somebody asked her the question, why did you leave her on red for 3 days and then finally respond to her text message? And she posted a screenshot of the text response and basically said, listen, I'm sorry, I needed time to think about it. I'm just now responding to you. Thank you for the apology, because apparently she did something wrong. I just wanted to go show up, hang out with you girls, make some money, go through this crazy process, and basically breaking the fourth wall and saying they're not even friends. None of the current cast are friends at all. They only go to events and film when they're scheduled to go. Like there's no, and she basically, and so fans are calling for her to be fired because it's like, come on, like at least give us a little bit of like that you're there for being like you're all friends together.
Is
Like
this
the old
this your way
cast,
of outing us?
right? We could do that. But then they started coming out with like all these other reports of who is really not friends, and they're just cat. It's just a big, Bravo is just hiring them as actresses, basically. They show up and then they do this. So it's a little bit of scandal there because people weren't expecting that from her at least. But she's also been one of the cast members recently in the new cast that just doesn't. She doesn't gel. I don't think she gels well. She's got a good story, but I think her tagline last year was why date their son when you could date their father? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then
You
and
have
then
that tagline. You have that tagline.
that
I
was
was
her
like, you sound
tagline.
pretty judgy there, Eva.
Well, no, I'll say that was her tagline, and then this year her tagline is why date uh why date their dad when you could be mother? And I'm like, oh, don't try to steal gate. That's like you're not mother. You're like 40. You're like 36. But anyways, that's all I got.
Wow.
Anybody want to talk about
I
any
I do.
shows?
So I know it's not actually Halloween yet, but I saw a video on TikTok of like two people in Halloween costumes that were from the Olympics, and I'm actually surprised we didn't see this out, or maybe we did. I just didn't
Pole
see it.
vaulter.
The pole vaulter.
Oh, genius.
Somebody had like
Genius.
the Paris tights and just like a PVC pipe pole just like attached to their crotch.
Yeah.
I was surprised we didn't see that. And then somebody who was the breakdancer from
Breakdancer.
Australia, yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised we didn't see anything because there were so many people on that damn street.
Yeah.
Maybe they were walking down in the parade down the middle and we just couldn't see it.
They're
Yeah.
just all out for the beer on the street.
Yeah.
The
Drink out
Angry
on the street.
Orchard.
Oh, that damn Angry
Gross.
Orchard.
Gross. I'm so glad we don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Ugh.
But yeah, so
Cool.
Wow, we're done in an hour.
Wow. Take that.
And he's not even have to edit anything out.
Well, a couple things, but
Oh,
Hey,
and most
is
of
it even playing the music ad in the background? Is that what it is?
most of them give Shiloh's mouth.
well, it is the man show tonight, right?
yeah.
Totally
Little
wild
grass.
chromosome night.
You told me I didn't have to hold back anymore.
Right.
Nope.
Right.
So are we going out Halloween night?
I
Probably
did a costume, yes.
What day is that?
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's actually Thursday.
Yes.
I could be convinced.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get out. Get out of the
Yeah.
house a little bit.
You should meet us, Charlotte.
I have a costume.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, good.
I have a wig.
Is it the pole vaulter?
Oh my God, you should totally do that.
Oh my God. I wish I
You know, you have
actually,
some really
so I was
smile.
gonna try to put on sort of related. So I have my football helmet
Oh, goodness.
from high school
Oh,
that I
cool.
played
How
in
do you
high
have
school.
that?
I acquired it
Does
after
your
the
head
season
still
was
fit
over.
in that?
I put it on today. I got it on, and I was afraid I couldn't get it off. So I got it off because I tried it on like 5 minutes. I was like, I'm gonna wear this for like an hour, and then I'm gonna be like, fuck, I have to go to
Thank
the
God,
I have to call.
Oh, you're hot.
thank God you use beard oil so it can slide
Oh my
off.
God. So, yeah. They're like, it was, yeah. But I mean, I kept like hoodies and like never kept any like the track outfits. So that would have been great if I had one of those. And then,
Oh yeah.
You have a giraffe outfit, don't you? A onesie.
I have it. It's got to be, yeah, but it's hot if it's not. I have a giraffe onesie, a Chewbacca
Super cool.
onesie.
Thursday, finally, the weather gets cooler. When that would have been
Oh.
a perfect time to wear
Yeah.
that orange fur.
Is it cooler?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 75.
Oh, it's supposed to rain on Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Maybe I will wear
It's
one on my,
somewhere.
maybe I'll be a furry or
Or
borrow one of Rick's chicken costumes.
All right.
Yeah, the high is 76 and the low is 61.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it'll be nice.
Nice.
Um,
Okay,
Okay.
kids. Well, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, bitches.
Bye, guys.
Bye.